Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing great. So, in this video, I'm going to explain you one of the important concepts in Playwright, that is fixtures. Okay, so before I explain technically what fixture is, let me give you an example. Okay, so imagine you walk into a classroom to teach, and the projector is connected, whiteboard is ready, and markers are all placed. You did not prepare any of that, correct? So, it was already set up, so you can focus only on teaching. Okay, I'll repeat this line once again. It was already set up, so you focus only on teaching. In the same way, every playwright test needs an environment to run. Correct. So the environment is, before the test starts, we want the browser must be open, context must be created, and page must be available. Okay. And after the test finishes, we want everything must be cleaned up properly. Okay, so in Playwright, this automatic setup and cleanup system is called fixture. Okay, this automatic setup, what automatic setup? This thing I mentioned, like browser open, context created, and page was available. Okay, so this the automatic setup was created for us to run our test. Okay, okay, and this is called fixture in Playwright. So we have written like this, correct? So inside curly braces we have written page. Okay, so here what we are doing is, here we are requesting a ready-made page. Okay, so I want to run my test, so and I'm requesting a page. So what Playwright is doing, Playwright creates it before the test runs. Okay, it creates it before the test runs and gives it to us, and it closes after the test completes, correct? And this is what fixture is. Okay, so this is just an example. So technically, so if anybody asks you what is fixture is, you can say like, a fixture is a piece of code that sets up the environment your test needs and provides ready to use resources. Okay, I'll repeat once again. Fixture is a piece of code that sets up the environment your test needs and provides ready to use resources and clean up after the test. Okay, okay, in simple words, what we can say is, or remember is, fixture make sure everything your test needs is ready before it starts. Okay, I'll repeat once again. Fixture make sure everything your test needs is ready before it starts. Okay, like the classroom was already ready before the teacher starts a lesson, correct? So he did not, teacher did not spend any time on setting up the classroom, correct? He focused only on the lesson. Okay, I hope this part is clear. Okay, so now this context, browser, and request, these are all some built-in fixtures. Okay, so request we use in API testing. So these are all some built-in fixtures. Okay, so what if we want something more specific, like other than page, context, or browser? What if we want something more specific, like instead of giving me the plain page, I want logged in user. Okay, so I want the user should be logged in the page. I want that thing before ready. Okay, so beforehand I want that. So for that we create a custom fixtures. Okay, so that is what I'll show you in this video. Okay, so for your need, you want anything, any setup beforehand should be ready, then we have to put it in fixtures. Okay, okay, so now I'm for the demo sake, I'm using logged in user, but in real time, so we use like it's something should be authenticated before the test runs, or session should be started, or a token should be generated, or DB connection must be ready before the test runs. So in that scenarios, we create a custom fixtures. Okay, okay. So for this, I will use SaaS demo application, and I'll keep this username and password. Where is that application? Let me search. So this one. Yeah. I want this username, password, and login should be ready and before I perform any other action in this application. Okay. Okay. I hope this much is clear. So why we need fixtures and what it provides in Playwright. Okay. Okay. So now we'll go to VS Code and I'll show you how to create a fixture. Okay. So, and I'll show you in this project, Playwright Automation. First, we have to create a folder called fixture, and later we'll create a file inside it. Okay, this file, I'll create a folder. right click folder and name it fixture, and we'll create a file. So right click file, auth dot fixture dot ts. Okay, so here auth is the why I gave auth is because I want user should be authenticated before I perform any action on SaaS demo application. Okay, so if you want session or token to be generated, you can give session.fixture.ts or token.fixture.ts, or you want some admin role to be enabled beforehand, you can say admin.fixture.ts. Okay, okay, so now let us create a fixture. Okay, so let us import three things, that is test as base, I'll tell you, expect and page from playwright playwright test. Okay, so I want this thing should be, I want to import these three. Okay, so expect and page why we want. So here I'll explain base. Okay, so here I'm renaming test as base. Okay, I'm renaming test as base so I can extend the test. Okay, so I can extend it. Okay, what extend is, for the test I'm adding some more functionality. Okay, okay, so that functionality is like when the page comes, the username and password should be logged in. Okay, so that functionality I'm extending. Okay, okay, so now I'll create TypeScript type of type my fixture. Okay, so we use this for TypeScript. If it is JavaScript, we don't have to use this. Okay, so type my script. So just remember this, I'm creating a TypeScript type called my fixture. Okay, so here I'm declaring my custom fixture. Okay, the custom fixture is logged in user. Okay, so this is the custom fixture, and it returns page. It returns page. Okay, so once, so this returns, this logged in user returns the page. Okay, it's just like the page, logged in user returns the page, whereas that username password is already entered. Okay, but actually it will enter. Okay, where you can see that execution happening, but in DB connections, if you're using for any other things, uh it will be beforehand. Okay, okay, so now will create export const test is equal to base dot extend. Okay, so we want to extend it, correct? So base dot extend, what we want to extend, we want to extend this TypeScript fixture, my fixtures. Okay, so here we want to enter this, and okay, so here logged in user, the fixture name, so colon async. So you know what async is. This is asynchronous. Then bracket open page, and page, why we use page, and use. Okay, so here use is very important. Okay, use is very important. So here use is a special method in fixtures. Okay, so use is a special method in fixtures. So it tells the playwright that you can use this fixture now. Okay, so it is like I have done all the setup you need, now you can continue. Okay, okay, so now what I want to, so what setup I have to be doing, I have to do enter the username password and click on login. So let us do that. Await page dot go to, and enter the URL later. Await page dot fill. So here I'll enter the locator, here I'll enter the value. Then await page dot fill. This is for password, locator, and value. Then I want to click on login. So page dot click. So here locator. Okay, so now So now let us inspect username field. Let me take ID. The value, password. This is the value. Let me inspect password field. ID password. Okay. So now setup is ready. So I want to tell the playwright to use this setup. Okay. So how to tell? This step is very important. Await use page. Okay. So I'm telling await use page. I'm telling playwright to use this page. Okay. Then after this, I want to expect. Okay, so in the test file, in the main test case, I'm not importing test expect or page from playwright test. Okay, so I'm importing everything from this logged in user fixture. So I'm exporting this thing also, expect also. Okay. Okay, and this should come after, at the end. Okay. Okay, so now let us go to the spec file. So I've selected some spec file. Okay, so here we want to create a test case. So let us import test and expect from where we want to import. We want to import it in from fixture. So dot slash fixture file name and folder name and file